check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfella One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go.
All right, man. Trying to squeeze some recordings in. Finally leaving Novi to a certain extent. Well, I'm not really leaving Novi, but hey, you get it. Going to find something to fucking eat before I go back to the hood. But appreciate everybody for tapping back in. It's your boy CJ Goodfella Sports TV. It's hot as hell. Well, it's not as hot as it was yesterday in the D, but we here, man. But let's talk about Heath one-time Thurman. Okay, let's talk about some things, right? And these are the things we need to talk about Terence Crawford. He did an interview with Fight Hub, and for you guys who don't know, I'll link it in the description on the source link. And pretty much he was asked by one of their question people, excuse me, fix this camera. He was asked by one of they, they did a Q&A, and he was asked, what about fighting Terence Crawford? And he already said before, and I think it went over a lot of people's heads, just like it went over people's heads that he said it was no testing for the Pacquiao fight, that, he got offered to fight, Terence Crawford. Now, what's going around? People saying, oh, Bob Arum ain't trying to make these fights. Bob Arum don't want to do this. He ain't really trying to put Crawford in with the killers. And that's contrary to the belief. It's quite the opposite. And I know history, kind of can predict your future or tell you about where you're going or in your present state. But that ain't always the case, okay? That's not always the case. Bob Arum history tells you that he's a snake, and I would agree. Or he's greasy, or he's lying. Whatever his saying is. Yesterday I was lying, today I'm telling the truth. Whatever it may be. But I've had proof from some of your favorite YouTubers that talk to their people behind the scene. I have proof, I know it, that they offered Sean Porter to come fight Terence Crawford. He advised not to go over there with Top Rank, him and his father. Okay, but it was a multi-fight deal. I'm not gonna leave details out that I know about. All right. They also offered Errol Spence offer 45-45. You know what? He said, I was fighting Sean Porter anyway. That's what I wanted to do. He told Crawford to his face, why not get the easy belt first? We cool with that. Keith Thurman, who gonna turn down a mega fight with Pacquiao on pay-per-view? Okay, Terence Crawford ain't guaranteed to bring that much moolah to the table for none of the fight. And even the fighters fighting each other. They don't bring probably more revenue than Pacquiao right now at their current state. So I'm not knocking them though. But all I'm saying is this: Keith Thurman, pay attention to the interview from Fight Hub, and shout out to Fight Hub. I put the link in the description. Pay attention to the interview. Check his energy out. When he was asked the question, he sat there and took a big gasp of air. He took a huge gasp of air. And he said, hey, it's like this. We young. I'm not in a rush to fight these guys. He get the same speech that he gave from Errol Spence. But you forget, you using that, oh, I'm young and we all young and we got plenty of time. You are growing welterweights, except for Terence Crawford. All three of them dudes, between Sean Porter and Errol Spence, have been above 147 pounds. Keith Thurman fought Carlos Katana at 152 at one point in time. I know because I was watching boxing back then. Errol Spence started his career off at junior middleweight. I know because I was watching boxing like you guys back then. The majority of everybody. Sean Porter came down from 154. You figure deal me? So, they ain't so small. You don't have that much time. You don't have that much time. You don't. That's just the buying time speech. It sounds like Keith Thurman about to retire now. Get to the second part of this video. It sounds like Keith Thurman about to get up, get up out of there. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like Keith Thurman is about to encore. Do you want more? Keith Thurman about to slide out them DMs. He about to slide out the game. You know what? I respect that. If you're scared what Ice Cube and them, what Snoop and them say, go to church. You don't want the smoke? Go ahead. All right. You don't. Hey, you know, it's killers in here. There's killers in here. And if you ain't a killer and you don't fit the script, you ain't a killer like Sean, you ain't a killer like Errol, you ain't a killer like Terence, and you know you don't belong in that category, hey man, I don't think nothing less of you. Go ahead and get out of here before it get ugly, before everybody pull their weapons. I respect you for bowing out, knowing, hey, this gritty shit ain't me. I respect you. What Jay-Z said, I respect your weak. I respect your weak acts. Hustling just ain't you. But you know what? When you run your mouth and you go out your way to talk about these fighters, you berate Errol Spence in an interview. When you sit there and talk about Terence Crawford is small and he ain't this and I do this to him and you know I give him a chiropractor back adjustment. You sit there and run your mouth like you gangster. Like you fit the script. And all of a sudden, you're going to slide out the back door. If he slides out the back door. Because you know that don't fit, that ain't you. You know when you and Crawford lined up at the All-Star Weekend 2 years ago, you said, oh, this dude ain't so little. And if he's so little and so small, hey, man, come pull this whole card. But you can tell, man, I go back to after the Yugas fight. And I got to make a compilation video of this, too. I'm going to still make that Earl joint, man. I was dealing with stuff today, man. A lot of business stuff and family stuff. But, you know, I'm going to make that compilation video, all these dudes shook at Crawford. You know what? Al Heyman said, you know what? None of y'all think y'all can beat him? We could just freeze him out because Bob would do it to us. But you know what? When people say, oh, man, you're bashing a brother in Errol Spence. Hey, man, I'm not bashing him in favor of a Caucasian or a Mexican. Okay? I'm bashing him somebody that got more melanin skin than him. I'm bashing him, you know, for a brother in Errol Spence. I mean, Terence Crawford. I'm bashing him for a brother. I'm not bashing him. I'm just holding him accountable. But if you want to say I'm bashing him, so be it. I'm holding this nigga accountable. I want to see the best fight the best. And nothing less. And I'm really not asking for nothing more. I'm not asking them to go in there and do fucking Mortal Kombat fatalities. I'm not asking them to do that. I'm not asking them to take off his scorpion hat and burn Errol Spence in the ring. I'm asking for them to go knuckle up. I'm asking for them to save the sport of boxing. That's what I'm asking. Bring boxing back. Make boxing great again. How about that be the slogan? But it's taboo to certain people. It's taboo. You know, if you don't say what's in uniform to what people say in their community guidelines, you feel that your subscriber base is gonna drop. You feel like you're gonna get, you know, detached from the community if you catch my drift. I don't have to worry about that. And if somebody can't respect my opinion enough to respect what I'm saying, then hey, we don't need to be confidant. We don't need to chop it up. But for a fact, I know all three of them have been engaged, and Danny Garcia. 4 of them have been engaged in talks or been offered to fight Terence Crawford. Now, I give Sean Porter a pass because I think his was a multi-fight deal. I give him a pass. Okay? I give him a pass because I think his was a multi-fight deal. And maybe they like being with Al Heyman and they don't want to be in one of those top-ranked hot-wired contracts. But Danny Garcia, oh, he don't get no pass. He talked all that about Bud not being good, and I don't see what's so good about him. Our run at 140 was better. Hey, man, shoot that fade, bro. Shoot that fade. They know what's up. This ain't no ordinary shit, because ain't nobody run away from no easy fades, man, and no easy money. Ain't nobody, if Terence Crawford was so weak and easy, all these dudes be running for it, man. Yeah, we had 12 Oaks, baby. Yeah, baby. What it do, baby? My Kawhi Leonard voice, man. What it do, baby? Yeah, my license good, man. So we good. We good in any suburban. We good in any hood, but we good in the suburbs too. But yeah, I'm going to the Cheesecake Factory. Give me some cheesecake. Give me some Benihana's. I've been up all night, man. So Y'all know how I go. Personal issues and family problems and stuff of that nature. Ain't nobody ever, shit, I'd have missed my turning. I do that shit every time I come out here. Now I gotta make you illegal U-turn. But hey, y'all catch my drift. You feel me? Y'all catch your boy drift. I ain't got nothing bad to really say about these fights to go out their character. But when they don't get the best fights and they openly ducking, that's just my issue, man. I'll link that interview in the description. Make sure you hit the source. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Make sure you hit the source link in the description so you can see the interview and see what I'm talking about. It's not that long. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. And don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Helpblaze, at thehelpblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Get you 18% off their 100% all natural products, lotion, soaps, foot soaps, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, and much, much more. Website, promo code in the description. All those links in the description. One time for the one time. Your boy Goodfella. We gone.